Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay, good to see you. And welcome back to another live stream on my YouTube channel. Today is the 24th of August and I'm here to do the Sunday's weekly forecast. I cover a few pairs and some markets and let's see what's happening on these markets. Last week we had lots of big news and we had some fake breakouts or retracements. Seems like the markets are a bit choppy last week. But hopefully we see some more trends continues and we can all make some nice profits. But considering this is August, in September as well, I think till the mid of September the markets may be choppy. So if you lose once loss or twice the loss is okay, but if you lose consecutive, like 3-4 losses, then I don't recommend you to push too much. Maybe you can take a break or you can rest for a few days and come back and wait for another opportunities. This time, I think it's summertime. Usually it's said that the markets are more choppy or more quiet. But we do see lots of trends on Forex pairs. At least with my strategy, with Ichimoku, I do see some trends. So let's stay active, but not to be too aggressive. I think that psychology becomes very important these days. I have new GTS coming up soon in October 2025. This is 3 months to master my strategy. And there are some seats available still, 3 seats or 2 seats available now. So if you're interested, please let me know by email and I can guide you the next steps. So yeah, let's see. Let me switch the screen to trading view and let me first cover some pairs on the watch list. I don't really trade New Zealand or other pairs because I haven't really traded and I haven't really back tested. So I only have these pairs in my watch list from Euro USD all the way down to Swiss Franc JPY. And I do monitor these markets every day, at least 3 times per day, and see what's happening. And if I see some nice opportunities, I will take those entries. And I just happen to have now that this Swiss Franc JPY weekly time frame is nicely bounced on the Tenkan Sen. And last week closed with a bullish bar. And this coming week, Tenkan Sen remains bullish. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So that means this coming week and next week, Tenkan Sen remains bullish, and this may support the price to go up, and it may go up to 185.72. We also have the Kumo thickness here, so I like how stable the bullish trend is on this pair. And Chikou span has been away and free from the candlesticks. So before it was ranging until exactly 2nd of June, but from the week of the 9th of June onwards, had been bullish all the way up to here until the week of the 14th of July. And until 2 weeks ago, 11th of August, the market retraced. But since last week, the market most likely started to be bullish. So Swiss Franc JPY to me is up. I put the arrow up this one. And the target is, well, technically the target is up here, 186.03. And that's the first thing I wanted to share with you today. Okay, good to see you everyone. Thanks so much for joining. I see some comments now. Tony Gold and Hemanshu, Axie, and Gyan, Ichimoku Tester, and C, Damian, and everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, let me check some other markets as per request on the comment after I cover first I wanted to cover today. Yeah. Okay, Gyan says, where to start counting the waves? Just before the current wave or previous trend should count. You can start counting the waves from anywhere. Anyways, the result should be the same. But if you're new to count the waves, I recommend you to do so from the swing high or swing low. So in this market, you can start counting the waves from here or here. So for this one, this was technically bullish I wave. And now it's retracing, and this can become a new N wave up like this way. Okay, before the market was becoming P wave, exactly until here was the P wave, and then P wave broke bearish, and this became actually the new P wave. Technically speaking, in the bigger scale, new P wave happened, then new P wave broke bullish exactly on the week of the 7th of April, right? So this is start of the new bullish trend, and then it continued up this way. So that's how you do wave analysis as per Ichimoku way. We have lots of ways to, check the waves from Elliott waves or some other wave formation structures or strategies, but I follow Ichimoku way to count the waves. So yeah, and when you capture the waves, then you can expect what may happen in the future, and you can read the waves and you know which way the market's going, and that's the most important part, to read the waves. Yes, Speed and Nuno and Rizal, everyone, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I covered Swiss franc JPY. Let me unflag everything and let me mark the ones I covered today. Swiss franc JPY first. Let me cover pound JPY because this is a pair I cover every week on this YouTube. Okay, so pound JPY is bullish technically speaking because the price is above the Tenkan-sen, and Tenkan-sen angle itself is up. It's up, right? So the market is supported by the blue Tenkan-sen, and here Chikou span has been above the candlesticks, and Kumo is now bullish Kumo. So overall structure is now bullish. I think the price continues up this way. And let's check the daily time frame. So for the daily perspective, this is now range. The Chikou span is simply touching, and the price is between Tenkan-sen and Kumo. And Kijun-sen is now going within the Kumo, and that shows the potential range market. And Kumo itself is now flat. So it's bullish on the weekly time frame, but daily is range. So that means we never know when the market turns bullish within the week. To capture that, if the price touches Kumo or Kijun-sen, that's easier to read. If the price retraces to Kumo Kijun-sen and bounce, and that's one of the ways to capture the next trend bullish. Or you can wait for the Chikou span to be free, Chikou span to be above the candlesticks, and that's another timing that it's bullish. So you can wait for either scenario. Again, either the market bounces on the Kumo Kijun-sen, or the Chikou span comes above the candlesticks on a daily time frame. And that's a potential breakout sign from Ichimoku perspective. So yeah, and if this happens, then Kumo will turn bullish. So all lines line up to the bullish side, and you see the breakout, and the market, I think, goes up this way continuously. Yeah, so that's pound JPY analysis. From the candlesticks viewpoint, the market, we have a bit choppy markets every day. We have lots of wicks up and down, and sometimes ranges, like for a few days. And then the market actually became a fake breakout on the 13th of August. And these two yellow lines are called Y wave. So Y wave structure happening, and you better wait for the breakout of that resistance, simply speaking. But I think at least if the Chikou span becomes above candles, then I think the market goes towards about 200 and, hold on, let me put the horizontal line up here. 200.25 is the initial target. Ultimate target to be 201.0. That's simply the next round number. 201.0 is the next target. So it may reach within this week. So let's monitor continuously on this one. Okay, good to see you all. Thank you for joining. And Tomato, good to see you too. Yeah, let me cover the markets you mentioned after I cover my pairs. Okay, Navanis, have you changed Ichimoku setting to 9, 25, 52, 25? No, my Ichimoku setting is original, default. I use 26. Here you can see 9, 26, 52, and 26 is my Ichimoku setting. Yeah, I never said I changed it. I never said that. Baseline Kijun Sen is always 26. Original works the best, right? Always. Yeah, you never mess around these numbers because I have done so many times. I have changed the numbers many times before, and I just confuse myself. So yeah, I recommend do this in default ones for now. Okay, let me see. Tomato says, is P wave breakout normally very powerful? I have noticed after the breakout, the price band walks due to the power of expansion. A P wave breakout normally very powerful. Depends on where the P wave happens, either above or below or within the Kumo. Depends on where the P wave happens, the strength is different. To make the long story short, if the P wave happens above Kumo or below Kumo, that's strong. But if it happens within the Kumo, it can be fakey. Yeah, but in general, it's powerful. The longer the P wave, the more powerful it becomes once it breaks. It's usually the case. Okay, Elio, good to see you. CAD Swiss franc looks good. Yes, that's right. Let me cover this one next. CAD Swiss franc is about to break the support. And let me pop that one up here. Yeah, it has been resisted by the yellow descending trend line ever since April last year. So this is down, right? This is down. It's been also being resisted by the Kumo here and here as well. So now it's about to break. 0.5786. About to break. I can see more sellers than buyers in the market simply because the price is below these lines and Chikou span is now below the candles. And once it breaks, I think the price goes down to 0.57. So that's my target this week. 0.57, we have 85 pips of room to trade. Even before the breakout, you can sell on this one and see how it goes. If the market retraces and breaks the yellow descending trend line, then you can just exit the trade. But yeah, this one is also nice. I pay attention to this one this week for sure. Yes. Okay, Yasuaki Go, thanks for joining. Good to see you. And Ichimoku Trader, good to see you too. Okay. Please plan a course for stock traders who are swing trading. It will get very popular. Yes, I am actually starting in coming October. Ichimoku, like a more advanced, deeper understanding, private teaching community. So please look forward to the announcement. Okay, Nabani says Euro CAD may be the best to look for buying opportunity from Monday. Okay, let me see. Euro CAD. Euro CAD is here. Oh, right. Yeah, Euro CAD is also up now. It broke the previous high on Friday, and it's continuing. It's continuing, and my target is now 1.63. We have the Kumo up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both up, and Chikou span above the candlesticks. Right. Now we have a room of, let's see, about 100 pips to trade. So Monday, if the market continues up, you place order buy and see if it reaches 1.63. But if it retraces, if the market breaks the Tenkan Sen, then you exit there. Make sure you keep the losses small. Never over leverage. Never keep the losses bigger. That's the way to survive in the market. You never want to place bigger lot size or high leverage. That's when you usually blow up accounts and you may get frustrated too much or revenge trade. Okay. Yeah, Nicole, Kumo breakout. Yes, Kumo breakout works quite nicely, especially when the market breaks the thick part of the Kumo, then it works nicely. Together with the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen cross, and then the Chikou span breakout. There is a right order to follow like that. Okay. In your Forex tester last video, the setting were 955. Okay, because in TradingView and Forex tester are different. In TradingView, Forex tester, and some other platforms, the calculation is different. So that's why. Result, which video you have, I want to learn more your technique. You can watch the playlist of basic techniques first to start learning. Okay, so now let me cover gold. Let's go to, because I've seen other Forex pairs are also okay. I have a lot to say, but basically I think these are more tricky and a bit more, requires more advanced techniques to analyze and follow. So I think for today, Swiss franc JPY and Swiss franc JPY, which has been supported by the weekly Tenkan Sen. As I mentioned, this is simple. And CAD Swiss franc, which is about to break the support on the daily, and it's being resisted by the yellow trend line. That's nice. And pound JPY, it's been ranging. And yeah, Euro CAD is also nice. I think these pairs are nice to follow. Okay, so let me cover gold as a weekly topic. Although gold has been quite ranging and no direction at the moment, I think this is quite tricky. Now the price is within the Kumo, and no, actually it's above the Kumo now, but it's very choppy and tricky. Let me cancel the lines and let me just share a simple chart. Chikou span is now very close, almost touching. So this is not trending at the moment. And the Kumo flat. Future Kumo is completely flat. And it's also showing the volatility is very small. So even if you buy or sell now, you may not be able to make profits. So I recommend to stay away from this one. However, overall it's bullish. If you look at the weekly time frame, then it's above the Tenkan Sen, Chikou span above the candles, and the Kumo has been bullish now. It's up, bullish Kumo. So the price weekly is now up. So that means if the market breaks the P wave bullish this way, then most likely the market trends nicely. But if the market goes bearish this way, then becomes very choppy. So no trade from the weekly perspective. Because weekly time frame, buyers are more than sellers. So if buyers are more sellers than on the weekly time frame, but daily buyer sellers 50-50, but once more buyers come in on the daily time frame, then it follows the weekly trends, right? So it's always better to follow the bigger time frame direction and try to plan trades like this way. That's why I say if the market breaks the descending trend line or the P wave bullish like this way, then that's better setup to buy. Yeah, but for now, I think I will just stay away this week. I prefer to still monitor and see how it plays out. I don't really see any beautiful setups on this one. It's ranging, and we have like a range strategy in Ichimoku. But even so, it doesn't really apply on this market. So I think for now, it's better to stay away. And I prefer to focus on other pairs, Forex, to trade for now. Okay, yeah, let's see. And then now, let me also cover US index, NASDAQ, US 100, weekly time frame. Let me see, we have lots of lines now. I did the forecast lines analysis in Ichimoku Advanced, but forecast lines is also powerful. So let me touch on that briefly on today's live stream on this market. NASDAQ has been above the Tenkan-sen and the Kumo is bullish. Chikou span above the candlesticks on the weekly, so it's up. We have pin bar happened last week, but seems like the support is kind of strong. The support level last week was here on 954. And with that in mind, if you look at the daily time frame, it looks like this. So this was a weekly support, and it was bounced on the weekly time frame. And daily time frame also shows bullish now. The Chikou span above the candles, and the price closed above the Tenkan-sen, and Kumo still has been bullish. So from here, I think bounce continues and up, and test 24,000 first, and once it breaks, then it goes up to 24,500 next. So this level is a target for this week. 24,500 is a target for this week. Okay, so these were the markets I wanted to cover today, basically. So let me check some more comments, and as per request, let me check more markets. Okay, Ichimoku Tester says, for October, the one you are planning to start, are you referring to the new paid Ichimoku Advanced community you recently launched, or is it different community? It's a different community. Ichimoku Advanced is more like a monthly one, and you can join 3 times live stream every week. That's Ichimoku Advanced. But this one in October is new. It's more like a private teaching thing. It's like a GTS, but more like a Ichimoku original forecast one. So I'm still creating the program and what to teach, what to share, but I want to put some nice structure. I don't want to teach out of blue, like out of, whatever topics. I want to structure it. So I'm creating the syllabus. I'm creating the, the program itself, and I want to follow that so that you can really master original teachings step by step in this way. Okay, we will play the violin for us again. I think recently I'm so busy. Yeah, I'm not really so busy. I'm busy with back testing and experimenting some new strategies. So that's why I have been busy. But yeah, I play violin almost every day. At least maybe 30 minutes or so, or 1 hour. I play myself and just enjoy the music. Yeah, it's like a meditation for me. When I play the violin, I fully focus it, and once I finish playing 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even sometimes I play like 3 hours, 4 hours straight, and after that I feel so fresh. Just like you get out of a sauna, Like that kind of feeling. I feel so fresh and so refreshing, and I love this. So it's good to have a hobby like this. You know, you can be away from the you know, the daily routine and just, you know, be more like focused, and you get so refreshed. Yes. Okay, Tomato says, isn't gold in the weekly P wave? Gold in the weekly P wave. Yeah, that's right. Gold is in the P wave. Okay, let me pop that one up here again. Right, gold is in the P wave like this way. Yes. And weekly time frame, let's see, is also P wave. Right, so this was more like a daily P wave, and weekly is also in the P wave. So this is like P wave within the P wave. Right, weekly and the daily both, like this way. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, Kendan, nice to see you too. Thanks for the comment. Okay, Navanes, is KTS indicator available in TradingView for free? Yeah, once you become KTS Master Community, then you can have it. Yes, that's the indicator I created to scan Forex markets. So this is the KTS indicator. You can actually see exactly which market's trending as per KTS. Like now, we have Euro CAD trending on the daily and 4-hour time frames. And we have AUD Swiss franc and CAD Swiss franc trending on 4-hour time frame. So yeah, this is the KTS indicator I created. But I don't really use it. I just created as per request. But for me, I'm more like a manual person. I prefer to manually check the charts from higher and middle and lower time frames and manually enter exit trades. But this is based on KTS as an indicator itself. Okay, so now let me check some more comments and requests. I've seen Himanshu said, please review stock bark.b on weekly and daily time frames. Okay, let me see. This is my first time checking that market, I'm sure. So let me see what's coming up. brkey.b. Okay, this one over here, right? Okay, let's see. Let's check the weekly first. Okay, Berkshire Hathaway. Weekly time frame is now range. We have Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead crossed on the week of the 14th of July. So that was the end of the bullish trend. The end of the bullish trend, and Chikou span is not below the candlesticks yet. So it's range, but it's not bearish yet. If Chikou span closes below the candlesticks this week or in the next few weeks, then Kumo breakout can happen and the market may turn bearish this way. Let me see. It has been bullish all the way ever since, from Ichimoku viewpoint, ever since on the week of the 10th April 2023, it has been up. We had lots of trend boosting here on the week of the 20th November 2023, and also trend also boosted on the August 2024, and then last boost happened on the February this year, and then marked all-time high on the April 28th. And now it's below Tenkan-sen, below Kijun-sen, and now Kumo even twisted bullish, twisted bearish, sorry. Kumo twisted bearish and Chikou span touching. So this is definitely range market. So that's the daily time frame. However, last week was bullish and still being supported by the Kumo. So in a very short term, the target is now on the Kijun-sen, which is 498.666. That's a target for now. And with that in mind, let's check the daily time frame. Okay, this is interesting because if that happens, then the daily Kumo will break bullish. We have Tenkan Kijun Sen Gold Cross, Chikou Span breakout, and the Kumo break happens. And if the market breaks there, I think the market turns bullish again. So the question is whether the market breaks 498.66 or not this week. That's a big topic for this week in this particular market. Okay, yeah, looks like before the market seems to be very choppy in April, and from May and June, July, the market gradually went down, especially when the market came below Kumo, exactly on the 3rd of June this year. This was a start of the downtrend from an Ichimoku viewpoint, and then went down till, from an Ichimoku viewpoint, the market has been bearish until the 13th of August. So between here and here was bearish, and now it's range. And once the market breaks the Kumo, then it turns to be bullish on the daily perspective. So that was more like a precise, detailed analysis. But it's good to see the history like this way. Some people, focus only this part, only today, to the future. Some people may be interested, but the past is actually more important to analyze. When you know how the market has been happening and moving till now, then you can create the scenario from today and onwards. And that's how Ichimoku was built in 1940s. Okay, so next one from all. Okay, do you have time to look at OMXS30? Yes, I covered this one last week. So let me check this one again. I have it here. Okay, first on the weekly perspective. Okay, so looks like weekly time frame broke the resistance of 2643.01. 013 actually. So now it's up. And I think this week or next week, the market is going to reach 2767.02. So let me put arrow up this way on this market. It's bullish now, definitely. And with that in mind, let me check the daily time frame. Okay, I see arrow up this way, so maybe it looks like I analyze it like a bullish trend last week or maybe last few weeks. And yes, now it's completely up. I don't see any sign of the retracement. I see multiple bullish signals. After gap filling here, we have Kumo developing nicely, getting thicker and bigger, has been supported by the Tenkan Sen on Friday. We have inside bar breakout, Chikou span above the candles. So multiple reasons, confirmations to be bullish on this one. So yeah, I think the market reaches 2767.02 within this week or next week. Okay, all right, let's see. Tomato says, which new strategies are you testing on Forex Tester? Share sample with us, like those free food tasting at the mall. Sure, I actually shared some strategies yesterday when I was running Forex Tester. Oh, by the way, in Forex Tester online, you have 3 days exclusive discount, 25% through my link and code. So if you want to get the Forex Tester, especially lifetime, I think this is a perfect timing to get. But yeah, yesterday when I ran the Forex Tester, I demonstrated some of the strategies. And these are the things I have been experimenting. You can actually see it, yesterday's archive video. Okay, can you analyze pound USD, please? All right. Let me see. Pound USD. I think that was ranging, but let me see. Pound USD weekly time frame. Yeah, weekly is above the Tenkan-sen, and last week the market was supported by the Tenkan-sen with a pin bar. And so let's wait for the break of 1.3589. Let's wait for that break, and then I think the market reaches 1.3788. And if that's the case, we have 119 pips of room to trade. And let's see. Daily time frame is range. So yeah, watch out on the fake breakout. I said you have to wait for the break of 1.3589, but by looking at this daily time frame, it looks like it's range. We may have to, you may see the breakout fake. So you can wait for the daily to close above the resistance. Then it's more safer. You cannot jump in the market before the closure of the daily above that level in this case. But it's bullish. Once it closes above the daily resistance, then it becomes N wave. This is about the wave analysis, but you can also see inversed head and shoulders, and this is exactly the neckline. So most likely the market goes up this way from after this, right? So yeah, that's my analysis. Okay, hi Deva, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. Navanis, are you still using time cycle forecast lines? Yes, I do. I do use it every day, every week. I do it. Simfonja, can you analyze German 40? Sure, sure. Let me see. I haven't checked that one for a while, so I wonder how it looks like by now. Okay. We have, I thought I have it here somewhere. These days I rearranged it. Oh, here. German 40. Weekly time frame is up now. It's bullish. Above the Tenkan-sen, and Tenkan-sen angle up now. It's near the resistance ranging for the last few months, but I can see that it's bullish. There's a potential breakout of that resistance still, 24,562 area. Last week closed with a pin bar, but the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Chikou span above the candles, and daily time frame is now range. So we have to be careful on the fake breakout. And this is on the P wave, squeezing P wave. So you can wait for the P wave breakout first. And maybe you can position buy with a very small lot size and see if it breaks. If it breaks, then you can add more positions and follow. Yeah, but this is bullish. This one looks kind of like a gold. Gold is more lower. The price, overall price is lower, closer to the Kumo. But German 40 is also range in a P wave, like gold at the moment, but it's above the Kumo, so it's more like a bullish Kumo. Like someone asked me about the P wave, right? Which P wave breakout is strong or weak? From where was it? I have read the comment on the P wave. But yeah, I thought this is a perfect example for the P wave location. Yeah, anyways, I think that's something to add on your viewpoint. Okay, oh, thanks so. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Ethereum USD. Okay, Ethereum was bullish, right? A few days, weeks ago. when I quickly checked that, it was more bullish than Bitcoin. But let me see now what's happening. Okay, weekly time frame is now bullish. It's up. Looks like I set the target of 48.75 and it's exactly reached last week. Now, yes, it's up. So the price may be up continuously for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks or so. If the market breaks the resistance, then for the next 1 month or so, the market may trend bullish continuously. This was a previous high from November 2021. So it's reached all the way there. And let me see, dailies are also up. Daily is nice. It's above the Tenkan-sen, Chikou span above candles. The market has been nicely supported by the Kijun-sen on the 20th of August, last Wednesday. And now it renewed higher slightly on Friday. And now it's like this. So yes, it's bullish. Yeah, most likely the market breaks the resistance and continues up for the next 1 month or so is my weekly perspective, weekly time frame viewpoint. Okay, yeah, that's good, Great. Sandil, where are you streaming from? I'm from Dubai. I'm in Dubai, based in Dubai now. Now it's 6:45 p.m. here. Okay. Yeah, Symphonija, you're welcome. So yeah, that's overall analysis today. So yeah, looks like markets are still active. This is August, but I remember since last year, the markets has been quite active these days, and you can still monitor closely, and still, you can actively trade. Although the volatility is smaller than, of course, like April or October or November. Usually those months, the market's more active, but it doesn't mean that you cannot make profits. You can trade still now, and the profits may be smaller than other months, but for the practice purposes, you can also do that. As long as the market's moving, and as long as you have these confirmations, why not trading? And you may be able to make some profits too. So that's nice. Yes, you're welcome. When did you move to Dubai? 2021. So I've been here for the last 4 years. Time flies, 4 years. I came here in the COVID time. But now, yeah, it's all open and I enjoy here so much. Okay, General Jace says, hi Sensei K, I asked AI Grok about using Ichimoku with stochastic RSI and he gave good advice about using stochastic RSI momentum analysis with Ichimoku. What do you think about it? I don't use any other indicators with Ichimoku, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. I use Ichimoku only with the price actions, and it has been working quite nicely with me, so I don't really use that. But I have lots of people use RSI or stochastic RSI with Ichimoku or MACD with Ichimoku, and yeah, some people think it works. So I'm not against it. As long as it works for you, it's okay, right? No right or wrong. We are here to make profits after all anyways. So whatever you do, you make profits, and that's okay. But for me, as a Japanese myself, and I have read these books original, so that's why I want to respect his work, and I prefer to be simple. And I want to challenge the potential of Ichimoku itself with the price action by following original teachings, and that's why I don't really mix. And plus, based on my experience, I have done it already. I have done changing lots of numbers in Ichimoku and combining Ichimoku with all these indicators. I even once removed Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen and replaced them with moving averages and see how it works. I have done so many experiences before, and now I'm using original as simple. So yeah, as long as it works, it's good. But always recommend to backtest. At least take 100 trades with that strategy. And if the result is positive, then you can implement it in the live market. And Forex Tester is the great tool to do it. Before you backtest and before you see numbers, you don't want to believe anything. Okay. Just because AI says it's good, just because someone says it's good, it may not be good for you. So you have to really see in your eyes. If it works, then it's okay. Okay. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much. I have to go now. And I'm getting hungry now. So I think I will grab something and maybe go out quickly. This is Sunday night. Usually malls and towns are a bit quiet. So I prefer to go out tonight. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Have a great rest of your weekend. See you.